second day of President Uhuru Kenyatta's 4-day tour of the Mount Kenya region, where he's meeting delegates, including political leaders from the region. Our political editor, Francis Gashuri, is following the developing story and now joins us live from Sagana State Lodge. Gashuri, is the meeting on today? What are the sentiments on the ground?
Mukami, good afternoon. The meeting is on and has been on for the last 3 or 4 hours. Delegates started streaming in here as early as 5 a.m. About 5,000 delegates from 10 counties that constitute the Mount Kenya region. We also have some from the diaspora, including Nairobi. And the delegates range from members of parliament, governors, senators, county assembly members, some who were here yesterday, as well as opinion leaders, business leaders, religious leaders, a cross-section of leaders, if you may like. On now are speeches, and I can see behind me is Igembe North Member of Parliament Maoka Maore. He's now on the podium. He has been speaking for the last 5 minutes or so, and from what I hear him say, it's basically drumming up support for the BBI process, trying to explain to the delegates what is in the document for the region. I've heard him speak about representation and the creation of new constituencies as proposed in the document. The 70 new constituencies that are proposed in the BBI draft bill, or in the Constitution Amendment Bill of 2020, the creation of 70 new constituencies that would raise the number of legislators in the National Assembly from 349 to about 360, 70 or thereabout, and also depending on the proposal also to have a top-up list in case the number of constituencies in the country do not elect enough men or women in compliance with the two-thirds gender majority or gender principle question. Remember, there has been that threat that since 2010, the Article 27 on the principle of gender equity has remained unresolved. I've also heard him talk about the question of resource allocation and equitable sharing of national resources. I remember that mantra by Mount Kenya leadership of one man, one vote, one shilling. I've heard him speak about it. And quite a number of other leaders have spoken. The deputy chairman of the Maendeleo ya Wanawake, Purity Ngunjiri, have also had 2 youth representatives speaking during this meeting. President Uhuru Kenyatta joined them about 30-40 minutes ago. But before that, Tom Masharia, a constitutional lawyer and a member of the BBI Secretariat, had an opportunity to take the delegates through the document and the thinking, the principles behind some of the proposals in the draft bill that is now within the county assemblies for deliberation. I remember the process of amending the constitution. We are now at the 3rd stage, if you may like, after collection of the signatures, verification of the same signatures by IEBC. Now the bill is with members of the county assemblies. Yesterday, Mukami, President Uhuru Kenyatta met about 500 MCAs from the 10 county assemblies, basically trying to impress on them to back the proposals in the BBI document, talking about the question of representation, equitable sharing of national resources, the question of inclusivity in national governance. And those are the same issues that we expect the president now to deal with as he addresses a bigger team of leaders from the Mount Kenya region. So the meeting is on, Mukami, and speeches are going on. President Uhuru Kenyatta is there. I've seen about 10 governors are here, members of parliament, present and former, even some former governors, including Ferdinand Waititu, William Kabogo are also here, alongside a number of the MCAs that were here yesterday, as well as other delegates and leaders that are drawn from the 10 counties of the Mount Kenya region. Mukami.
Gashuri, and do you have a list of speakers who are about to go on? You've mentioned that there are a number of people present, political leaders present, but do you have a list of those who will actually speak? And what are some of the issues that they will delve into?
I've also seen in that list Amos Kimunya, the majority leader in the National Assembly, as well as Cabinet Secretaries Peter Munya, Joe Musheru, also likely to speak, as well as governors who are here, Kiraitu Murungi, Martin Wambora, Anne Waiguru, some of the governors that I've seen. And I understand from the drafters of this program that they will try and give as many opportunities to speakers to air their views about what has been happening in the Mount Kenya region, politically, the BBI process, and even the whole question of succession in 2022. Yesterday, President Uhuru Kenyatta, when he was speaking to members of the county assemblies, told them that yesterday he didn't want to speak too much politics, but today he says he has an opportunity to speak quite a number of issues, and he says he will be speaking from the heart. When he says he's going to speak from the heart, you can expect that he's going to touch on quite a number of pertinent political issues that have been happening in the region. Remember, this region has been experiencing some disquiet, if you may like, bearing in mind that we're talking about a general election in about 17 months or so. The region finding itself in a very peculiar scenario that it hasn't been in the last general elections, 92, 97, 2002, 2007, 2013 and 2017, where there was a clear front runner, or even clear front runners in the region, but the scenario seems slightly different now as President Uhuru Kenyatta and now his term comes to the sunset. And so that question is likely to come up. Remember, his relationship with his deputy has been the question, a subject of debate, no longer a hidden issue that the two are no longer in good terms as they were in 2013 to 2017, and the whole matrix now generated by the handshake between President Uhuru Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga in March 2018 that seemingly changed a few things in terms of how the Jubilee administration was operating, and the whole succession arithmetic in the Jubilee party. Even that split in the party, Kieleweke, Tanga, the epicenter of the scramble has been the Mount Kenya region. So President Uhuru Kenyatta says that he has an opportunity now to speak about those issues. Other than drumming up support for the BBI process, you can expect quite some political fireworks as President Uhuru Kenyatta takes to the podium. The speakers now, and who are now on the podium, and the ones who have been here previously, have set the stage for that political discussion. So you can expect quite a number of issues are likely to come up this afternoon, Mukami.